Okay, guys, we are back. We are back. Two of us in the same frame, in the same seat. Been a while, obviously. He's recorded like 5 videos with me. I've recorded two without him. I think this is the longest streak we've had without having each other on call. But let's just get into the cricket. Obviously, we've seen the playoff race is getting really spicy. Couple of party poopers, couple of really vital top two, not in the top two, just the top four, to be honest. Obviously, GT SRH happened, there RCB KKR, say, yeah, RCB KKR, then Punjab Mumbai happened yesterday, and now on fourth as well, there are so many more crazy dates happening. So let's just get into first GT match, which happened between
I
Ahmedabad and
think you have to give it to Jay Shah though. For the script
what?
that he's writing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for the script that he's
I think
writing,
this is a
you have to give it to him. I don't know who his creative advisors are for this IPL script, but
yeah,
hats off, man, hats off.
yeah.
What an IPL script you guys are writing. Last 2 years we didn't see this it being this tight. We saw maybe in the last three, four
We
years
saw it
one or
with
two
certain
teams
teams as
coming,
well. We saw it with
giving comebacks and all, but this season, Jay Shah, you have my
yeah.
respect, man.
Too good, too good, too good. Yeah, but obviously GT and SRH had the first match. I think my first feeling before the match was maybe the top order failed today for GT. Maybe. It was all on the right foot. Gill got out early, Butler got out early, but Sai Sudarshan just stood and he got that team to that total. Obviously, Washington Sundar had a helping hand. Like right before this video as well, we were discussing, talking about how Sundar has been, like the unsung hero for GT. However, we say like the top order hard does hard carry. He does put in that 30 plus knock every single time. I think obviously promoting him up to 4 or 5. It's just showing the absence of other players, but he's also tried to fill in those shoes, and he's
Yeah,
done.
if you see also when we mentioned that they had middle order woes and the top order wasn't performing. If you look at the last three, four matches of GT as well, the top order, everyone hasn't been performing in the top order either.
Yeah,
It has been Washington Sundar along with a top order batsman. So that shows that Washington Sundar said, hey, the top order, yes, we're dependent on them as well, but a middle order isn't weak. I'm there, I'll provide that impactful knock, and so that it's easier for the team to set a total and it eases out the pressure for the people coming after me as well. And that is why he's the unsung hero of this side. We all know how good Sai Sudarshan has been for GT. Amount of runs that Shuman Gill and Butler have also scored along with Sai Sudarshan. But this season, when Washington Sundar has come into the fray and he's putting in those runs, he's put more runs on board this season, in this IPL season, than the Chennai captain himself, Ruturaj Gaikwad, a top order batsman. That shows his impact this season and how absolutely horrible some of the top order batsmen have been for the other teams.
not just Rutraj Gaikwad, but I think he's also crossed Rishabh Pant. I think he's crossed Nicholas Puran, Suryakumar Yadav. He's crossed a lot of the players. He's right now number 25 on the orange cap. So he's just below like some of the really good players like Virat, Devdutt Padikkal, Rajat Patidar. You have people from obviously Gujarat, the Butler, Gill, Sai Sudarshan, and Hyderabad batsmen as well, and Chennai. There are a couple of Chennai batsmen like Sanju Samson as well. But I think yeah, that's something which happened, which throughout the season, not just happened yesterday. He did get to that milestone of 50 though. I think people are kind of appreciating him, but I don't think he's still getting his flowers. I think if GT does win the trophy, I think finally by then people will realize how much of an impact he made in this squad. But we have to talk about the SRH bowling as well. This was a really good bowling pitch, and they did really utilize it, especially the likes of Praful Henge and Pat Cummins. Pat Cummins, I think, ever since he's come into the team, there's a different confidence in the bowling. Not that they were bowling bad before. The people were saying this and that about the bowling, but like I said, always it's all about timing. We never know who's gonna have a good day. Like the way Praful Henge and Shakib Hussain debuted into the IPL as well, it was good timing on their behalf as well. It was to a certain degree luck does play.
You have to give it to the SRS scouts as well to find the
Yeah,
talent of Praful Henge and
exactly.
Sakib Hussain. They've been really good picks. Praful India has been inconsistent, if I can put it that way. He's been perform. He hasn't performed in as many matches, but Sakib Hussain, he's been performing in and out for this SRS bowling lineup. He's, I could say, the unsung hero in this bowling lineup. Yes, we know how good Pat Cummins is. We have. We have seen Praful India in a couple of matches. We saw how good Shivang Kumar was in the start of the season in a couple of matches. Ishan Malinga as well has been good, really good actually. Right now he's finding it hard to get wickets, yes, but he did give a good start. He took the charge, I could say, when other bowlers weren't performing as much. He took the charge. He was picking up those wickets for this SRH side. But Sakib Hussain, ever since he's come into the team, he's been picking up wickets consistently. He's been economical. He's just been bowling beautiful, I can say. He's the one debutant that you have to look out for the future. This IPL, like we mentioned before, it is a tournament where youngsters can actually show their skill and make a name for themselves and push for the Indian side. That's the dream of all Indians who play cricket professionally. That's the dream at the end. And the goal is to represent your country. And when you're putting in performances like this in such a big stage, it really does boost your chances. And that's what he's doing it for himself as well. But now, when you look at this SRH batting, you honestly, this is one bad day out. I
Yes.
understand it, but what I really want to point out is this game awareness of this side, because we've seen this before as well, that when the pitch has more on offer for the bowlers, this SR's batting side really finds it very difficult. I don't know why. It's been better this season, but that doesn't mean they've been on mark, at par with what they have to be. They're all
Yeah, yeah.
experienced players. They're all players that have been playing on the international stage and have been, great players for their domestic sides as well. So that game awareness has to be there. Yes, you follow brand of cricket. I understand that, and that brand has been altered a bit this season as well. I mean, the game awareness has improved this season, but again, it is still lacking. It is still lacking.
It's more than game awareness as well. I think obviously game awareness you can say when like when you're chasing a good target or whenever the pitch is also decent enough. If you're just trying to do blind slugging, I get it. But today it's not even the fact that not today, a couple of days back, it wasn't even the fact that SRH batsmen could not get the ball to bat. It's that GT's bowling has also been that more impressive. It's let it be any other side, I think as well. SRH could have at least maybe lost by 30, 40 runs. I'm not saying they would have won the game, but since it's GT, right, and everyone's been in decent form, I think Rashid Khan's picked up good form again finally. Kagisa Rabad has purple cap race. Then Prasidh Krishna, he's always been good, and Siraj, he always gets that one wicket or two, and Jason Holder as well. He's
You
been
have to
good.
give
He's
him a
been really
mention. You have to give Jason Holder a mention because where he ever since again he's entered this bowling lineup. Before we should talk about in this bowling lineup were Siraj Rabada and Prasidh Krishna, because Rashid Khan was not in form until this IPL for a couple of seasons, and Jason Holder was not much in the fray. In the start of the season as well, you saw they went along with Glenn Phillips as their foreign player, and the bowler had Arshad Khan and Ashok Sharma.
Ashok.
They were decent, but when you have the experience of Jason Holder, who's been he's been a really vital player for West Indies. He's been good in the IPL as well. He's just been bowling magnificent in this IPL. He's picked up a lot number of wickets for the number of matches he's played. He's
Yeah.
been really good with the ball, if I can put it that way.
And they're
But
paying him
yeah,
good money as
nothing
well.
to
I was
you
unsure why
cannot
they
take.
weren't using him.
You cannot take away anything from this GT bowling lineup. Yes, I didn't mention SRH lack of game awareness, but full credit to the way GT has been bowling this season as well. I mean, the reason for their purple patch in their form, winning so many matches on the trot, finding it hard to lose, is because of this bowling attack and the top four of their batting, if I can put it that way, top four, five. they're really looking like title contenders. When Hardik Pandya left this side, you were wondering if they have that leader in the team to that can lead this pack and take them to the playoffs. And ever since Hardik Pandya left as a captain, this GT side were looking they were struggling a bit, I would say,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make a charge in the IPL. But this time they've just taken it by storm.
I
They
think
were
last season as well,
inconsistent.
they were showing this potential, and I think that's what Gill has also told. In this mega auction cycle, this side has the potential to win two or all of the cups as well. And he was really hurt last time when they lost in the eliminator because of, again, like we mentioned, the middle order not being there and Butler also not being there for the playoffs really hurt them that day.
Now, anyways,
But
we can move on to the next match. How much will we talk about this match itself? There were two other matches as well that were good matches,
they're good
to
matches
put
for
it
sure.
really. And the next match that took place was KKR RCB. I mean, the way the script was going, you were thinking, oh, are KKR going to pull a win here? Because it was looking like our teams have just come to rattle the existing top four, shuffle it
Yeah.
up, and those were the talks that were happening in the match. KKR had come into this match with 4 wins in a row. RCB had just won a match after losing two consecutive matches. So to keep the momentum going, both teams needed the win badly, and RCB needed this to solidify the spot in the top two, if I would put it that way. Because top four, I think this RCB team is quite confident that they made top four, but you really want to look for that top two spot so that you get two chances at it for the cup. While KKR really wanted to make a charge for the top four qualification, playoff qualification, and they had been really good as well. But I think
Hmm.
the when you're entering a match and your main spinner in Varun Chakravarti is injured, it does give you a huge blow to the team because before I go there, we'll first talk about KKR's batting. When you look at KKR's batting, it's the same people that have scored for this KKR side that has scored all season. In the likes of Ankush Raghuvanshi, Rinku Singh, and Cameron Green with those knocks. These are the three players that have been putting in the runs for this side. If you look at the top scorers for KKR, it's again these three that are there on that are probably leading the list as well. There was Ajinkya Rane here and there at the start of the season, but it has really been them that has been putting in the runs. And Ankush Raghuvanshi is having, I can say, the breakout season in his the best season of his IPL career at least. Yes, we have seen what potential he can show, but him reaching those levels is what really helps the team. And you've seen how helpful his knocks has been, what an impact they have. Rinku Singh as well, finding his groove again, has really helped KKR immensely. And this RCB bowling lineup, I don't know what it is with Bhuvneshwar Kumar, what he did before the season, but it's like he's another example of age is just a number, man. He's been putting in the crazy numbers throughout. Yes, it wasn't a day for bowlers this game. Only 8 wickets were taken across 2 innings.
Yeah.
But in the game where 192 scored, he gave only 8.5 runs in over and picked up a wicket. He still holds the purple cap. He's been really
Definitely.
good. RCB did try to switch around their playing 11. They dropped Mario Shepherd, got in a
For this
extra.
for this bowling level, even Ramari Shepherd can do, bro. I personally feel.
Yeah.
And you're just losing out on a batsman as well.
Exactly, it did hurt us right now, but in this game. But I think, like Rajat mentioned after the game as well, this was just a thing they did. Looking at the conditions, especially after the previous game, they thought another bowler won't hurt, especially pacer, and they brought in Venki Iyer, who sadly didn't get a chance this game as well. And it was good. He did go till there, I would say.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at the batting innings, I mean, I don't know how many of you follow RCB's social media handle, but Mr. Nag's absolute cinema. You call it, man. Bro said in his Paddy press conference that there's nothing to worry about Virat Kohli when he gets two ducks because the next match he'll want to score two back-to-back hundreds, and he scored one immediately as well. That's some crazy prediction out there, but what a knock by Virat Kohli. Yes, he did give a chance. It was really tough to take, but Virat Kohli, man, you have to hold on to it. Otherwise, you know how deadly it can be. He showed you how deadly one a drop of a half a chance as well. And like Sunil Gavaskar mentioned in the post-match press conference as well, your bowler is bowling 140 kilometers per hour in a game of T20 where the ball is bashed. Why would your fielder stand in short, stand so forward? If he stood on the line, it would have been a much easier catch. So you have that these slight awareness of the game, can make a huge impact as well. You see the format that you're playing, see the batsman out there. He's hit a cover drive, man. That's his favorite shot. He middled the ball as well. He doesn't give much elevation. He's a type of player who loves playing as close to the ground as possible. So when it's such a batsman, it's better always to start, take your start from the 30-yard circle line instead of standing so short, especially in cover region as well. So, and they dropped Devidas Padikal's catch. Yes, if you look at his innings, it wasn't as costly, but that partnership between Kohli and Padikal, that it did cost them a lot. And Vaibhav Varora's catch was it was a sitter, I would say. It wasn't a tough catch. Roman Powell at least had a tough catch that he dropped, but Vaibhav Varela should have taken it. The game would have become more interesting, I would say, if he
Yeah.
did take that
I think
catch.
Vancouver also has not been able to step up. I think we mentioned this way before. Ever since Hashtrana, all these like injuries happened, and these guys don't have good pacers. Like Karthik Tyagi, yeah, he's finally showed like, okay, I'm back, that I've showed this and that. But before, when we like look at these teams on paper, they like the Pacers, especially you don't have the likes of Patirana, and even if Patirana was there also, I don't think he would have done crazy. Like he is there, he's having with the team, but that's one big concern with these guys. Now they can reach a max of 15 points, which, like I said before as well, 16 points is also not enough. So what guarantee is there for 15 points? Cameron Green is bowling now. Does not make a difference. Anukul Roy got slapped on the ground. Sunil Narayan is the only one who's constant in this bowling lineup. That he'll get that wicket, he'll get less than 8 runs per over, and that's what he does. Karthik Tyagi, I think, like I just mentioned right now, he's been really good. He's like reinvented his game. He's changed up his like form and run up as well. So he's prevented himself from just being another bowler who used to bowl 145, 150, and just getting like wiped away by the storm of flat pitches and whatnot. But I think that's the only thing I can really tell about this game, besides the fact that Jacob Bethel cannot fill in the shoes of Salt, neither on the field or with the bat as well, because he's been getting so many chances. I remember RCB fans were going so crazy. Oh, give Bethel a chance, give Bethel a chance, give Bethel a chance. He's getting just another case of devil brevis, and I'm sorry to say that because
I agree with you as well. He's had a lot of chances to prove himself. And it's not that he hasn't been having bad starts. There have been a couple of games where he's had good starts as well, and he simply just threw away his wicket.
exactly. Now they have two more matches, Dharamshala and Hyderabad. Then again, the playoffs, there's at least guaranteed a single match. So he has three matches to show himself. That why I can still be a vital member of this 11 next year, even though Salt might be in the 11. So it's the ball's in his court. Let's see. But next match, the match where the hate watch actually worked for me. PBKS versus Mumbai Indians. This entire match, no, it was a game of catch up for both the teams. Punjab as well, they did not go like this. You know that Dharamshala is par. Last match, you come off a match where you hit 210 and you guys still weren't able to defend it. The batsmen themselves also have to like think that okay, at least we've got to put 20, 30 runs above what's par so that the bowlers have that extra cushion. They're not able to do that. Priyan Sharia, he was not able to do much. He had less than 130 strike rate, which is not good for the expectation of what the bowler and like everyone else in the team will have is that Priyan Prabhasambhar will at least give 70 or 60 in the power play. That just did not work out for them. They only hit like what 55, 54 they hit. And Prab Simran as well, he got two chances, like he got two revives. Otherwise, the game should have been over right then and there. Cooper Conley, less than 100 strike rate. Shreyas Iyer, he hits one single four, and then he's been struggling with that ball, to be honest, for the past couple of years. He either gets bowled over there, he'll get inside edge, or he'll lick it right there, he'll get caught behind the stump. In big matches, when you're trying to solidify your spot in the playoffs, you've lost four in a row already. How are you not practicing on those stuff? I get it, and especially this like bad string of knocks has only happened once. He's gotten like we've all gotten like the rumor that Shreyas Iyer might be the new ODI captain. He might be the new T20 captain after Sky leaves. I think I'm not sure if this is the reason why it's been mentally hitting him or something. He's under some pressure. I hope not, but he's not been performing as well, and that's a big reason in why.
And Punjab also had to keep in mind that when you're playing a side like Mumbai, it is not that not about the legacy. It is, see, they have nothing to lose over here. They're already eliminated. So all that they do is that they're going to spoil parties of various teams. That's all that they're going to do in the next few matches. Give chance to the young crop that are there on the team haven't gotten chance this time around. Sorry, and literally spoil parties of other teams. And it's a huge concern for this Punjab side, man. Come on, man. You have lost 5 games in a row now. From going to the being runner up last year, having such a crazy start, you have lost 5 in a row. I'm literally questioning your capability to go to the playoffs right now. Here we all think about whether they have it in them right now to that will, that desire, that fire to give
This
that
is the
extra
stuff which
push
I
to go
already
into the
warned them
play.
about. I've already warned people about. I remember the start season, these guys in RR were having a really good. I'm like, these guys are not that good. I don't know how are they playing with this. Last season as well, I was
See,
not really
RR,
impressed.
agree with you, man, but Punjab has proved themselves last season. All that they did this season was strengthen their side. What has
Last
happened? Have they gone back
see,
to that choker side that they were? Is that
they,
what this
they,
is?
they were
Was
always
that
that
just a
choker
one
side.
season show
All.
last time around?
They
What
were
is
always the
happening with
choker
this
side.
team?
No, you're not understanding that. You're not understanding that. They were always the choker side. Last season, somehow it worked out in their favor. Everyone played out of their skin. Like I keep saying the same statement. When everyone plays out of their skin, no, on paper also, whatever the team it is, it won't really matter. I remember Janssen was also getting smashed on the park when SRH had him, and he went to Punjab. Yuzi was having like not the best of seasons with RR at the end. Last season also, he didn't have the best of seasons. Arshdeep keeps giving away runs. Like now, he's been bowling well. You never know how Shreyas Iyer, because if I'm being brutally honest, with KKR, Shreyas Iyer was not really a good batsman. He played 2 seasons, out of which, yes, they won the cup in one of those. But no one really thinks about Shreyas Iyer when they won that cup. People will talk about Phil Salt, how good he was, Sunil Narayan, how good he was. The
See,
cup,
I agree with you there. I agree with you there.
yeah,
It was his captaincy that won it with KKR. But with Punjab, man, it has been his batting as well as
batting
captaincy
as well, yeah.
that made the title charge last
Yeah,
time around.
he
But
was the main reason. He was the main
this
reason for
time,
Punjab.
I do not know what is happening in the last 5 matches. I do not know what these guys are thinking. Their fielding was not at par in these losses. Yesterday, I'm not really sure. I don't think they misfielded or dropped any catch. But in general, in these 5 losses, the fielding has let them down, and so has the death over bowling. It's
Definitely. And I'll tell you one thing, what these guys have a big issue. Their bowling is not good. Their bowling is not good. I think I don't know what's happening with like the bowling thing or something. Like Mumbai, obviously they have really good bowling on paper, and they did get 8 wickets yesterday. I remember before the season, there were so many other people that were saying, "Oh no, Lucknow's bowling is not so good. It's injury-prone players. SRH's bowling is not the best, or Chennai's bowling is not the best." At least these guys are able to defend 200 plus scores on most of the days. No, Punjab
That's
has
what
lost
exactly
defending
this
10
Punjab
times,
side.
10 times defending over 200. That's
First
a
of
crime.
all, first of all, what was that impact play needed for? Instead of that, you could have got an extra bowler over there. No, why do you need Vishnu Vinod to come? Yes, okay, he need 15 runs. That 15 runs, Vijay Kumar Vaishak with the slower balls, he's been effective. I'm not saying he's been great, but he's
He's a
been effective.
he's good on the bench. Even if they have the impact player rule as well, past couple of matches he's not been given a chance. They've not been playing Harpreet Brar as well. I don't know why. They've not been giving Harpreet Brar. Every single season, same story. They'll give out of 14 matches, they'll give him 5, 6 matches, and that's it.
And he performs as well. He's damn
Yeah,
economical in those matches that he plays.
I
We
don't
have
know why.
seen his capabilities as well.
There, obviously, Arshdeep has been good, but Marco Janssen,
Asdeep has been
he,
good in the losses.
yeah, in the losses
Asdeep
he's
has been
good.
good in the
The past
losses.
couple of games, yeah, but see now if
And
you
you
can
see,
say that,
definitely a good sign when your premium pacer is back in form. But that depth over bowling, man, and that fielding, that batting, the one game the top order falters, one game the middle order doesn't back it up. They don't have that extra push in the final overs. It's the
they
final
don't
overs that have been costing them the games. If
they don't have big hitters in the see when you look at the teams like RCB, they have Romario, they have Tim David. You look at Mumbai, they also have a couple of players. You look at Chennai as well, something or the other here and there they'll hit. Sanju Samara will only bat probably till the 90th or 20th over and he'll hit that. Then you have KKR, Rahman Powell is there to a certain degree. Delhi has Miller. SRH has class and they have
See,
Alec
I don't
Bradwell.
agree there because they have Marcus Stoinis. They have
He's not
Shashank.
playing. No,
He
he's not
wasn't
playing.
playing this game. I'm saying in general. They have Marcus Stoinis. They have Shashank Singh. Omar Zai showed what he's capable of this game.
That's what I'm trying to
Suryan
say.
Shedge has showed in the last three matches
Then
what he's capable of.
showing is different. When the result is not proper, you have Marcus Stoinis. He'll play on it's his wish, bro. He's the Finn Allen of the middle order. To be honest, it's his wish that day if he'll want to play, he'll play. Otherwise, jump off. But that's just what I've been complaining about. Now you look at this Mumbai batting as well. I was telling no at the start of the when I started talking about this, it was a game of catch up. Rohit Sharma, you're hitting less than 100 strike rate. 26 balls you took.
See,
26 balls.
again, I'll tell you why I'm not too
No, you
concerned
cannot.
about that.
No,
I'm
you don't
telling,
defend him by saying
hear me out,
by
hear me out.
saying
When you have a target of 201, when you have a good partnership going, see, when they lost that first wicket, it was 61 for 1 in 6.3 overs. So
yeah,
that's not a concern to have. It, it
that's not.
is, it is, it
That is
is.
not a concern to have. That is not a concern to have. But after that as well, after that as well, you will have to take a fine, take an over, get ready to bat one. Then again, Navandir gets out, and then the way he got bowled out, that's my concern. It's not the fact that what is it called? He's been hitting 100 strike. It's not the fact he's not been able to connect the bat. See, play safe, not a big issue. Rotate the strike. 25 balls, say 26 balls, out of which he hit two sixes. Okay, so 12 runs was right there. So 13 balls, 13 balls at least. I think he would have taken off for downs. That's two maidens practically. You're not able to rotate strike. You're not
See,
able to get that point
I'll
balance.
explain this to you. Remember the knock of Arshin Kulkarni and Jacob Battle. Jacob Battle in that win against MI when he had that partnership with Krunal Pandya. It was a run-about partnership. Arshin Kulkarni's partnership with Mitchell Marsh when they play one against RCB. See, and this is another case of that as well. Yes, these were in great knocks. These were in
Yeah.
great knocks, but it didn't affect the team as much because at the other end, they were lusty blows being hit.
But this knock did affect them. No, that's what I'm trying to say. This knock did affect them. See, I get it. How much ever, Shishir, I completely get it that you say that, oh, let's keep it a bit orthodox. If one person's hitting, let's stay calm on the other end. Completely get that. I also back that to a certain degree. But if you're not able to just hit the ball, that's what we're asking. And the thing which really amplified this knock is the knock which came after with Cherf and Rutherford. Why did they send you out? So that you'll start hitting it at the other end, let Tilak get settled down for a couple of balls, and that's your entire role. He's also not
See,
able to
the
rotate strike
knock of
properly.
Sherfin Rutherford has more impact. The striker that Sheffield Rutherford has more impact than what Rohit Sharma did. Because Rohit Sharma, at least in the start, he had Ryan Rickelton with him, and Ryan Rickelton can make up for the balls that Rohit Sharma has missed out on.
Exactly what I'm
But
saying.
over here,
These
Tilak
guys.
Verma needs those couple of balls to settle in as well. And if Sherfin Rutherford is also eating up those balls, it is added pressure. Thankfully, they won. Will Jacks came in the end. He gave a couple of lusty blows, and Tilak Verma, what a finish!
Yeah, yeah.
Superb.
And that also I got scared because I think the third ball of the over there was an unnecessary shot when the entire what is it called, I think leg side or offside, one of the sides was completely open. I think offside if I'm not wrong. It was completely open. He's hit that shot many times. Next ball again hit that six on that side only, no, right? And this is where game awareness comes in more than any other thing. This is where game awareness comes in. Watch the field. Watch the field. You know that bowler is scared. You know the bowler is scared. He's going to bowl more than 140, 130. He'll bowl. Use that pace. Slap it down. Just hit for four. Four of three. From there, you can at least take singles and take it to super or also worst case scenario. So obviously now since they won, no one's going to say anything. And regardless, no one's going to say anything because they're out of the tournament as well. Even if they win this, they'll be like, okay, what not. But
On
even
a
even if
lighter
they
note, on a lighter note, Justice Bumrah, congrats, man. First time you became captain
yeah,
and you got your win as well. Congrats on that.
so
Punjab,
congrats
positive.
on that.
Omar
But
Zai showed what he's capable of with the bat and the ball. He showed it
yeah,
last
one
season as
person
well.
we forgot to talk about. Sorry, so one person we forgot to talk about today is Shardul Thakur. Actually, four
Oh,
wickets. He
Lord Thakur for a reason, bro. Lord
good
Thakur for
balls,
a
good
reason.
balls, good balls.
Lord Thakur for a reason. We call him Lord Thakur for some reason, and he showed it today as well. Mumbai Colors, he's had those games, he's had those games where he's
Hmm.
been really good.
Last time I remember for Lucknow as well, when they came to play us in Hyderabad, he had a really good match. I think he got like three or four wickets, which really stopped SRH. They didn't even, I think they got till like nine wickets at 190 or something, which really helped Lucknow to chase it down pretty fast. So he always has that good innings or something, but he's just not been able to, build on that. Like how I remember 2023, Mohit Sharma really revived his career just for that one season. He was like in the top five in purple cap as well. He's not been able to do that. I hope maybe next year he can do something. Uh, but let's see. I guess with this Mumbai side, one big issue as well is that Bumrah was not on his A game. Surya Kumar Yadav was not on A game. Hardik Pandya has been injured. Rohit Sharma has been injured. Tilak Verma has made the one two matches out of like how many ever, like they've got four wins right now. Two matches he only made him win. So it doesn't matter if as long as you're star players and whatnot. This is the moral of the video, guys. Doesn't matter if you're star players or whatnot. If the timing is good, if those star players have timing, then game is over. Game is over. Like what you saw in the GT match, game is over. You have Kagiso bowling, you have Rashid bowling,
And,
Adrian
and,
with the
and as well, this RCB is all about the team peaking at the right time. It's always
team
about
peaking
the
at the right
team
time.
peaking at the right time.
Exactly. Now
And
you look at Punjab and RR, they're not peaking right now. They peaked off at the start of the season. It's over. It's over for them
to
now.
be
Gas is
honest,
on the floor.
to be honest, if I have to be honest, this CSK side has more of a chance than Punjab. That's my hot take. I leave it right there.
That is very true
I
because
leave
they
it
have a
at
game
that.
in hand.
I leave it at that. And like you guys know, as long as cricket is there, we're there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.
Bye.